Okay, so what if point P is in quadrant 2? Remember, quadrant 2?
Quadrant 2, which is going to be the negative side, right?
So if I draw point P right here, is x going to be negative or positive? Negative.
Negative.
How about y?
Negative also?
No, positive.
No, positive. I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay. So x is going to be negative and y is going to be positive. Remember that the terminal arm is going to be between the origin and the point. Okay? Always have to draw that line between the origin and the point. And then you're going to drop a vertical line going down to form the triangle. Okay? So you see where my triangle is? Drawing the triangle is very important because I know the mistakes that students do, they don't know where to draw the triangle. Okay? So you have the point, you have to draw a line between the origin to the point, then you have to draw a vertical line. Do we understand that? Angle of interest is right here. Okay? I'm going to call it K. Now, this is x, y. What is this? What is this y? Y. How about this one?
X.
It's a negative x, right? Because it's in the negative direction. And what do we call this? R. Good. Now, what would cosine be? I don't know why I started. Let's start with sine, because we usually see this. What would sine theta? So what would it be with respect to y over r, because it's the opposite over the hypotenuse. Okay?
What's the point opposite to R? What is that P?
This one?
Yes.
Y.
Look like P.
Okay, how about cos?
Negative.
How about tan? No, it's y over x. Now, did you notice that cosine is negative and tan is negative?
How come?
How come?
It's okay.
You remember when we did the previous lesson?
Yeah.
We figured that if my angle is obtuse, I'm gonna have tan negative and cosine negative.
Right.
Now you see why? Thanks to that negative.
First question on my head was why should that and we figured this. Wow.
Do you understand that? Okay? Now, it's due to that x being in the second quadrant. It's due to that x being negative in the second quadrant. It turns out that my cosine and my tan negative. Okay? But because y is positive, sine is staying as positive. Okay? Do we understand that? Can we correlate the two now?
So tan is positive because not touching the x, right?
What is it?
The
Yeah,
sine.
because there is nothing, it has nothing to do with the x. Okay?
Got it.
Okay. Now, suppose that angle C is 123 degrees. Using your calculator, determine the trigonometric ratio of angle C rounded to 4 decimal places. So what's the question asking?
So we have radius.
So we will put what?
What's the question asking you to find?
Angle.
Determine the trigonometric ratio. What are trigonometric ratio? Sine, cosine, and tan. That's right. sine, cosine, and tan. So all what you have to do here, so when the question is asking you to determine the trigonometric ratio, you have to find sine 120, cosine 123, and tan 123. Okay? Whenever the question is asking you trigonometric ratio, they're asking you to find sine, cosine, and tan. Okay? Sometimes I would say the primary trigonometric ratio. Okay? Then it means the same thing. Alright? There's sine, cosine, and tan. These are the primaries. So on the calculator, all what you have to do sine 123, cosine 123, and tan 123.